The Good Tides Phillipian Missions Foundation organized an intervention project to create awareness on violence against children at the School for the Blind Jabi, Abuja. The outreach involved a collaboration with a number of other foundations such as A New Thing International Foundation, Today's Women, Tomorrow's Pride, the FLEP Foundation, Sanguine Children's Foundation, and FEMPAWA Africa. These non-profit organizations all came together to educate and highlight the importance of reporting an incident to the right authorities in order to put an end to acts of violence against children. To celebrate her birthday, Lois Tofumiamili, the Executive Director, Good Tides Phillipian Missions Foundation, and the organizer of this event, explained to the students what violence is and how to deal with violence in real time. She emphasized that even though at that moment they are unable to see it, reporting a student's bad behavior is practically saving the child's life. Hence the slogan, "It's not snitching, it's reporting."
When somebody go and report you, how do you feel? Say, report me. How do you feel? You feel bad? Yes. But what if what you have done is wrong? Your conscience. Yeah? So you want to leave it to your conscience? No. You don't want your teachers to know about it? You want your teachers to know about it? Okay, so why do you want your teachers to know about it? That this thing you have done is wrong. That time when it's going on, you are not happy, isn't it? Yes. Do we all agree? Yes. Okay, now when somebody, thank you, you can sit down. When somebody now goes to report, that person, how do you feel about that person? You call the person what? Sometimes you call the person snitch, isn't it? Yeah. Just say you go and snitch, isn't it? Yeah. So our topic today is, it's not snitching, it's reporting.
The women representing Today's Women, Tomorrow's Pride Foundation, Esse Gold and Sophie Bless, educates the students on identifying the victims from the perpetrator in a violent situation. They explain to the students that not everybody involved in an altercation is the bad guy.
Then, as she said, we also have a direct and indirect perpetrator. The person who you went with to hurt someone. Okay, let me say I and Auntie Lois goes. Sorry for using us for a negative. It's fine. Yes. We go and we slap DK, slapped her on her face. Okay, maybe I used my left hand to slap her, and Lois was there gingering me. We both are perpetrators. I am the direct perpetrator. She is the indirect perpetrator, but we both are perpetrators. Just like she also said, in as much as you knew something happened or you were there when something happened and you decided to keep quiet about it, you are also a perpetrator. So it's something you need to look out for. So here we wrote, the victim perceives the action as something unexpected that did not have any reason for happening.
Miss Gloria Oji decides to use songs to make the students feel more at ease with the topic of discussion. The representative from FLEP Nigeria, Tomisin Komolafe, focused on talking about who to report these incidents to. She emphasized on the children running to who they feel safe with, and in an incident where they do not see the authority that they feel comfortable with, they can easily report to the next authority.
So now we're going to be talking about how to report. So when you see that someone is doing, when the bad guy is doing something bad to the good guy, it's good to, report. Don't be that second bad guy. Don't be the assistant bad guy, So it's not just the bad guy now. Don't also be the assistant bad guy. So my session will be telling us how to not be the bad guy and how to not be the assistant bad guy. Good. Can I help? But before you get to that how can I help part, you need to first and foremost understand the what? Understand the situation, know who is affected, know who the bad guy is, who the perpetrator is, and then you can now say, okay, how can I help? When you know how you can help, you can now go to your teacher, whatever it is you want to go and report.
Dokong Rimden of FEMPAWA Africa spoke on a few things to consider before reporting an incident. She explained that there are always two sides to every story and explained that it is gravely dangerous to not get the facts straight before just running to any authority, because half-truths can also endanger people's lives.
Right now, I'm just going to be telling you a few things you should consider before you report. One of them is to get the facts right. Have you ever heard that there are two sides to a story? Have you ever heard that before? No. You've never heard? So now I'm telling you, if you've never heard for the first time, hear that there are always two sides to a story. First, the source, where is the story emanating from? And then second, the person who was present while that was happening, okay? So there are always two sides to a story. Right now, you know we're making a story together, and here with you, me talking. As the person who is sharing this information with you, I have my side of the story. As you who is seated, present, and listening, do you know you have your own side of the story? Cross their hands, you are lying, because we have all lied. Yes. But the truth is, when it comes to judging cases, when it comes to reporting cases, which is not snitching, you always have to do your best to say the truth, because sometimes somebody's life might be at stake, and it might be up to you to deliver that person from death or whatever it is.
Kenneth Anithe of a New Thing Foundation spoke about the safety techniques to avoid getting into violent outbursts. He explains that if they are being riled up, it is best to leave the situation rather than retaliate, as retaliating would only fuel the incident. As the lectures came to an end, the NGOs decided to play a couple of games with the students. In the games, the students will be asked questions, and anyone who got the questions right will get a face cap. The children were really excited by the games and had the best time.
Someone, because they did not report, a lot of people died. Can you imagine that? Just because somebody did not report, somebody saw that they were bullying somebody, and the person was feeling bad, and the person went and injured themselves. The person just... But that will not be your portion in Jesus. So when you see somebody doing something wrong, you don't keep quiet. If you see that they're bullying somebody, if you see that they're beating somebody, if you see that they injure somebody, if you hear about it, if you know about it, report. Someone say report. Report. So, and all the bad guys and the assistant bad guys, don't be an assistant bad guy, so that you will not be responsible for somebody's death. Someone say, I will not be an assistant bad guy.